I'm with the Minister of Trade and Agriculture and Export, Damien O'Connor, here in Delhi on the India-New Zealand Business Council trade delegation, been here for the last 3 days. Minister, if you were to cover off the main areas where you can see greater cooperation and relationships being developed in India, whereabouts are they? It's a few key areas, weren't there, that you wanted to work on?
I mean, such an exciting country and opportunities for all sorts of growth. But I think the areas of expertise for us are agri-tech, and it has the biggest dairy industry in the world. It needs to increase productivity. It needs to take on all the challenges that we do as well. And so agri-tech is an obvious area. We need to build direct air services there. That will enable us to grow the relationships. Education is a core component of bringing people into our country, taking New Zealand institutions into India, and building a better understanding of one another. And of course, then the business-to-business connections. So many different representatives from so many different sectors up here, all seeing opportunity.
Yeah, I guess the first stop for anyone coming to India is always getting on a plane. Did you have any success in your discussions with Air India yesterday when it came to direct air links?
Look, it is, and Air India is a rapidly growing airline. Reaching out to the wider world. It has a lot of planes, but they've all got places to fly to. So they have to have a good reason to come to New Zealand. So we've got to put a proposition up that means from day one they're making a profit with a direct air link to New Zealand. We've got 5% of our population with growing commercial links. So we think by 2025, 2026 there'll be a good case so that Air India, probably in partnership with Air New Zealand in some way, will have a direct air service. That would be great.
Yeah, and certainly it seems that the interest is fairly broad in terms of the types of areas we can work in. It's not necessarily limited to ag or tourism, is it, by any means?
No, and it was nice to point out that Raycon, a New Zealand business, was in partnership with India to put the rocket on and to land on the south pole of the moon using Raycon GPS services. So it wasn't well understood by some of the senior leaders over here in India. Now they do. They've heard it from us. And it's the areas of potential partnership that we can build.
Awesome. Thanks for your time, Minister.
You're welcome.